Grand Rising. Literally every piece of equipment that I own for this setup is broken. That's why it took a little bit longer for me to get started today. Many people around the world are experiencing very strange symptoms. In today's podcast, I will be explaining to the world why all of you're stumbling across this. You're saying, you know what, I feel very strange. I have these very strange symptoms. So I'm going to explain to you why people around the world are feeling the strange ascension symptoms that are happening. There are also people that are totally numb to what's going on. And through the lesson and via this world famous diagram, oh baby, we have another one today. Okay, it's great to see everyone. All right, worked very hard on this artwork. You might see it in a museum someday. So we are going to explain why everyone is feeling the way that they feel at this time. And, having a conversation with someone yesterday, it's funny. It's time and time again. Now we're inside and I'm starting the live stream. The massive distractive noise going on outside. And it's just the way of the world. So in this time period, there is chaotic energies, reset energies. We also see these depicted in the Schumann resonance, those that are up to date with what has been going on in the Schumann resonance over the past few years. So there are people that are switching modes. You're going back to the organic mode. You're going back to, your God-given gifts. You see this big shift from synthetic to organic. There are people that are on this live stream today. Your mode has been switched. You've switched from NPC mode to creator mode. Now, when you're conscious and aware of things, when your internal frequency shifts, all of a sudden, your physical body, it has to shift as well. All right, there's densities from the body that have to be dropped. There are dormant attributes. The chakras start to spin. Maybe they weren't spinning before. In the ancient Sanskrit, chakra means spinning wheel of energy. So all of a sudden, you were, a certain way, and you were dormant, and then all of a sudden, an internal shift happened. And things that you were familiar with or things that you took part in on a daily basis, routines, rituals, certain foods, all of a sudden, all of these things are not resonating with you anymore. And we are just like a star. Lowell writes, a big supernova is about to explode. And there are many people that feel this right now. So we are live on the podcast. Maybe you hear me YouTube music in the car. If you're live on the live stream, I'm so grateful. If you could click the like button in the now moment, it allows others to get this message. And more, when I'm speaking to people that are on this journey, they are experiencing very heavily these extreme symptoms that I'm going to discuss today. So for the podcast today, I'm going to go over the symptoms, and then I'm going to go over the diagram, and then we're all going to understand why. I get this a lot too. Why are these people, they're gaslighting me? They say they don't feel anything, and you're seeing that people are going in different directions. And it's all going to go down to that internal frequency. So if you're on this today, you're having these weird symptoms, and you could be all around the world. Okay, there's people on different continents that are feeling this right now. You could let us know in the comment section where you're located. Okay, many people are feeling these weird symptoms. The main thing, and when I described it to my friend yesterday, and she had the same exact symptoms. It's unbelievable what we're going through, all right? So a lot of what has been happening has been going in the crown, in the eyes, all right? And you might go through a phase, and I've been going through this throughout the past year where it comes and it goes. I always kind of wear my blue blocker glasses. I am using a lot of the technology to do my work. So I wear the blue blockers, and there are certain days it's fine. I wear them anyway, but there's certain days I can't see the screen at all. So your eyes are getting tired because the eyes are upgrading. All right, there's going to be purge symptoms and pain. Those that have been part of this channel over the past couple months, you saw there was a time when I had a purge and a sty came out in the eye. And I've gone through things like this in the past. I shared about my journey when the third eye opened and I had a big cyst that came out on the forehead. That video's on the channel page. Maybe you are starting to have ringing in the ears. Okay, the ringing in the ears have actually been changing lately. My ears have been ringing for years. All right, so BJ Prickett's writing, yes, blurry eyes, blurry vision. All right, and in one of the eyes, there was a sharp pain. And the left side, and which I learned, I have to do my own research as we're going through these crazy symptoms. The left is the input energy and the right is the output. All right, so maybe you also felt it on the left side, which also represents the feminine. You might have a pain in the eye, very deep pain, a sharp pain, and then it actually went underneath the eye. So these are like these strange symptoms where like things that don't make sense, or you're feeling energy move around. The main area lately that it's been like over the top, like it's not making sense, is really in the crown, in the third eye area, dealing it with the eyes, the blurry eyes, the vision. And the other has been in the knees. The knees, a lot of people, I have experienced this. So in the earlier part of 2025, last year, which was the 9-year, I experienced this very strange knee pain. It almost felt like my knees were coming apart, and I couldn't even really explain it. I said, I don't understand. I never have this issue with my knees. And the knees, and we do have chakras in our knees as well, energy points. But the knees represent, at a spiritual level, the ability to move forward. So last year, you might have been in a holding pattern. If anything I'm saying is resonating, you can let us know in the comments, the live stream. You couldn't move forward. And I felt like my knees were like coming apart, like, very loose almost. I'm trying to come up. Sometimes we try to come up with words to have these feelings. So the knees represent not being able to move forward, not being able to move forward for your dream, for your love, for your passion, and you're in a holding pattern. And many people that are on this journey, and if you're focusing your attention on this live stream today, you could say to yourself, you know what, I really was in a holding pattern like never before. I saw supernatural things prevent me from moving forward, and I had to sit with it. Okay, so that was the 9-year. And when we sit with it in the 9-year, that was last year, all right, now we're in year 1, the new beginning, we had to sit with it and let it marinate and process what is really important in life. And sometimes with this internal pressure builds, sometimes an internal pressure builds. This is the Heinrich metamorphosis. It's one of my top videos on this channel, okay? What Ascension Symptoms are. You're going through Heinrich metamorphosis. I get that, you're saying, oh, I'm going through a spiritual awakening, my conscious awareness, my frequency. What does that have to deal with physical? Woo, it's coming today. The world famous diagrams are back, baby. You can write WFD in the comments for the world famous diagrams. Don't go anywhere. All right. So what is actually happening? All right. Your operating system, your nervous system, but your operating system is being reset. And when this actually happens, we're a living being that has a collection of systems that are operating together. What is a system in science? It's a collection of structures, cycles, and processes that relate to and interact with each other. Okay? Mr. D is back. We're here to teach the world. All right? So when we think about it, you are you're a system within systems, right? It's like inception. It's like dreams within dreams. Okay, I used to joke around with the students years ago. It's like, no, it's like systems within systems. You, the person that's getting this message right now, before we get into this diagram, you are systems within systems. So what is a system? A system is a collection of structures, cycles, and processes that relate to and interact with each other. So right now, you're going haywire. Right? So now like the way that you were seeing the world is totally different. You see what's important in life. I did a very deep video past year, how God reveals the truth to you. And now you're seeing the deep truths to the universe. Now you're seeing love for what it truthfully is. Now you're seeing these things. All right. And you have this desire. So that activation happened last year. And now you want to walk. You want to move towards your dream, to your goal, to your love, and you can't do it. In the old dense energies, in the old identity that you had, okay? I've been using this term embodiment. In 2026, we have to work on the embodiment, actually living, not becoming. We're not becoming. That was last year. We had to have a process where the old had to fall off, and then we became something very powerful. Now we are the embodiment of all of the changes that happened last year. But when these things are changing at an energetic level, you have these weird symptoms in the body. Okay? You have trillions of cells. 1.4 volts, right? So you're like a power plant, okay? You have so much energy going through you, okay? And this energy is known as chi, the chi energy, all right? And many people in the world are disconnected. They are, and this is why the mode is changing. So any of the things that I'm speaking right now, if it resonates, you might have eaten processed foods. I try to give you the everyday life examples that are because some of these topics that I'm discussing are very deep. And what I want to do is make it very relatable to people that are just waking up, that are just starting to go through this process, because there's no denying it. It doesn't matter who I talk to in the gym now. Everyone's feeling it, okay? If you are feeling it, please put a like on this video and hit the lightning bolts, because this energy is coursing through you. And the trillions of volts of electricity, those cells, they have to change. And this is something that has been going on, really all of our lives. We were going through a process, all right, that the cells of our body are replicating and swapped out. And it must be. A lot of times we hold traumas from the past, cellular trauma, cellular memory. And these cells, they have to be replaced. This is happening very quickly right now. You, the person that's getting this message, all of a sudden you're tired like never. I don't understand why I'm so tired. Is that you? I compartmentalize my day. I talk about autophagy. Your body must change. And I mobilize and I do things, I implement them into my everyday lifestyle, so that I am tapping into autophagy on a daily basis. Because who we were and the cells of our past, a lot of people, they're not tapping into our natural rhythms of the body. And you're holding on to too much density, especially in the midsection. Why are we holding it in our midsection? So the solar plexus, right? And that was really last year. I'm not really dealing with that right now, but maybe you are. Remember, our journey is not exact, but we are going through a shift. So if you did not go through the solar plexus purge like I did last year, are you waking up? Anyone in the chat? And magically you're waking up, your stomach is shaking uncontrollably because you have so many nerves, because you had anxiety, which is fear of the future, in a post-2020 world. Okay, and this is what I'm here to teach the people. So, and you are rejecting that fake reality, the fake reality that's put out on the TV, from the catty people on social media. You're actually here for love, for your soul's growth. You're not here to fit into the world. Hi, Are you this far into this podcast today? Do you not fit into the world? Well, you came to the right place. All right. So what is happening, and it can't be shut off. And this happens in many forms, right? When you are switching modes, your frequency shift, your nervous system started to shift. And if you are new, you watch my full video on nervous system reset. Okay. NPC mode to creator mode. So you were going about your life, and then once you switch on creator mode, I'm here to tell you, you can't shut it off. You can raise your hand in the chat if you have gone through this transitional phase. Once you see, you cannot unsee. You can't unsee these things. You can't go back, and nor do you want to go back. All right. The poet who knows. Yeah, a lot of people had to deal with that, you know, and I suffered with anxiety big time years ago. We're all empaths in our own mind. We're all kind of sensitive to the world, the densities of the world. I shared it in the video the other day. A lot of us feel like we don't belong here. Is that you? All right. And you could hit 1111 because we just went through that 1111 portal as I'm leaving this message today. Are you ready for a world famous diagram? Oh, it's coming. So in this world right now, there are many people that are experiencing very strange ascension symptoms. Oh, yeah. And they have a lot of pain in their body. And I'm getting a lot of comments like, well, I don't understand. These negative people over there, they're not feeling anything. They just go about their lives. And how come I have to feel, why do I have to feel this way? And you might ask yourself, Mr. D, do you have a world famous diagram to teach the people what is happening right now? Well, yes, yes, Lieutenant Gilson, I actually do. Okay, on the board here, a lot of my brothers are struggling right now. I'm feeling it as well. Here we go onto the board right here. Okay, so in this world, a lot of people were tuned in, okay? We're live on the air. Could you kindly click the like button? Okay, it went down the wrong pipe because I was being facetious, sipping the coffee. That's what I get. Okay, but now we're back on the board here. All right, now we are going from this to now do this. All right, in my original video, the very first video I did on YouTube, I could remember it, see? And I said, instead of the exterior vibrations affecting you, your vibration will affect your surroundings. Look at this guy over here. And look at this guy over here. All right, so this is the beta male. This is the unenlightened man. This is the guy that's disconnected from God, from source. And what's happening right here is the TV box is controlling the brain. The catty people on social media, he is concerned or she is concerned with an image on social media from the hyenas, from the TV box, and it is locked in place. So this person's reality, he is not or she is not a conscious creator, not creating the reality. I am a victim. I am a victim of what's on the TV box. I am a victim of the people that are on social media, and I can't live my life. Okay, I have to be concerned. Okay, I want true love. I got to listen to my catty girlfriends that tell me how to live my life. Okay, I have to live this way because the TV box, and I can't move from this reality. And all my vibrations, all of my frequency, my cells are calibrated here, and I'm locked. Now, how you doing? Okay, so now we're going to go back on the diagram here. Here we go. Everyone loves the world famous diagrams here. All right, so now there's a transition that's happening. So this person here, this person's heart chakra is activating. Boom! There it goes. The heart chakra is back online. All right, the pineal gland is open. Okay, and I've documented heart chakra activations are not unicorns and rainbows. They're actually terrifying. It's on the channel page. I left it for you. Okay, we're going to go back here on this here diagram. Okay, so now the frequency's up. Now this person is a creator. He is tuned in. She is tuned in to the source. Okay, the sun. Okay, to nature. Okay, whether you're on the beach or on the mountain. This source energy is feeding the energy field. Everything is a positive feedback loop. This person is concerned with the TV box. This person is concerned with people that don't have a clue of what's going on, and they're locked into the black hole. They can't move. This person, it's got the sun, it's got the Schumann resonance of the earth, grounding in nature, and now there is an external force that this person is now a conscious creator, and this person is creating the reality. So during this shift, even though this person, he made it through or she made it through and she's happy right now, but there's a lot of pain. Okay, Clubber Lang was right. What's your prediction? Pain. Okay, we're going to go back here. So now when you go through the pain, okay, and you feel the chakras go on, and then you have the weird cysts and all the stuff that happens in the crown region. All these things that are activating, and all the purging of the densities that kind of look like these things that like come out, and all the negativity that you had from over there. Okay, so there's physical stuff it's coming out, and this energy, it's going to start here with this heart. You could put the green hearts in the chat. Your heart's actually green for those that are new. Can you click subscribe? I got a lot of people to teach. I appreciate it. Mr. D is back, and we have to teach the people the truth about these things. So anyone that clicks the subscribe button, I appreciate that support. All right, so we got the green heart here. That's the heart chakra is actually green. All right, and this heart chakra activates, and then it actually throws things off, and you could actually, maybe have like pain in the solar plexus underneath it. It could affect other things. Maybe it clears out your throat chakra. You got to start speaking your truth. I talked about that. You got to get that throat chakra going, baby. You got to get that queen throat chakra. Let's get the blues going right now. All right, so that heart chakra activation, all these things. So now, and you might have pain in your throat, like a sore throat. None of these things are cool, bro. It's not cool. It's painful. These are the ascension symptoms. These are the things that people across the world are feeling right now. Back to the diagram. Okay, so now all of the chakra systems are coming back online, and now there's an outward force. Now this person is actually creating the reality that's outside. The reality that's outside. This is a conscious manifester. This is a person that has gone through the ascension to a higher version. This person is connected to like natural things like sunlight. Okay, it's time to get out of the basement, bro. Get out of that basement. All right, so now we go, and I have a lot of friends too. They have to go out. They're walking in nature. All right, there's a big transition that's happening. So you can't sit. Listen, there are times, all right, and throughout the year, we're called to go inside. All right, but when that sun, I encourage anyone that feels this to leave a comment, because I feel it. If the sun is blazing outside, I cannot sit in this house. I must be outside. I have walked for hundreds of miles. I have met people. If you have randomly seen me doing the walk on the beach, you can leave it in the comments. This guy's and I just walk. You got to recalibrate to nature because you just shifted. This was you, okay? And again, I listen, there are plenty of people, they said, I trolled you in the past, and I see it now, and that's cool, right? Sometimes I just go along. I like to have fun. I like to troll people back. But it's okay, because any one of us could be connected like this. There's a lot of fear. You're afraid, girl, right? That's what, and a lot of women, I call things how they are, right? A lot of guys in the gym, all my buddies, we pick each other up. I encourage any divine feminine that's listening to this. This is really this really affects like a lot of the women in the world. These women that are catty and they talk about the divine feminine and they try to scare you. They try to scare you, okay? Or people that see what's on the TV, all right? There's all different things that happen in life. Okay, Regina writes, those are the hyenas. You better wake up, girl. Okay, you got to wake up. Okay, you got to get your clairs up. You're supposed to be a spiritual creature. You're supposed to be a spiritual. You're supposed to, especially our women in the world. Okay, you're supposed to be feeling with the heart, not because your rational brain with the TV box told you what to do. So now our physical bodies. All right, if you are listening to me on YouTube Music, when you go home, put this live stream on and see this diagram. Don't you love it? Isn't it great? Okay, so you are locked. You're in this black hole. You can't move. This is fear. You are operating out of fear here. Once this beautiful heart chakra activates, and it's not like, oh, the world is beautiful. It's terrifying. It's true. But, and I lived through it, right? You go on the channel page, it's waiting for you. Okay? This is all of the pains. And you go through the pains, and then the pain goes away, and then you just operate like this. This guy, the heart's open. It's an outward flow. Hi, I'm creating my reality.
I don't know. The TV told me what to think, and these people at the workplace, they told me how to think. So I'm just gonna sit here like this.
But then, boom, a blast of energy comes, and it's terrifying, and it turns the superhero powers on. I'm a superhero, and now I create my reality. Okay, I'm bringing back Mr. Tree. Some of you missed the Mr. Tree episode. We got to this is why I do these things, right? So we could get here, all right? I appreciate that, Fit Brit, all right? Click subscribe. You'll love this channel. I got a lot of teachers teach. Teachers teach. We're still teaching. We're still teaching, baby, okay? So this person, that outer world, that's why I did that out on the beach, okay? And some people refer to that as the greatest video that's on YouTube right now, all right? You have to realize this with all your strength. You are greater than the matrix itself. The outer world will now, and that's why you feel a bit of depression. A lot of people feel depression in their life right now. Why is that? Because you're the epitome of love, and that outer world is not matching up to the internal. So there's a shift that happens. And this is a time period that's very difficult. It's happening on a global stage right now. This is a global shift that's happening. People around the world, okay? Pineal glands are popping open all around the world right now. Heart chakras are activating, bursting with light. I love the meme. Hit me up on Facebook. We are growing like never before. I love this meme. It's like the empath is like blasting people with the rainbow, and boom, the person's getting blasted. Okay, so this heart chakra is blasting outward right now. And all of these things that you feel, you experience, it's a painful shift. So as I've shared many times, do you think it's, and just think about this, do you think the caterpillar says, oh, wow, this is great. My insides are liquefying. I'm going through Heinrich metamorphosis, and there's so much pain. And then that caterpillar now can fly around. Fly around from a higher, you're crawling on the floor, bro. You're crawling on the floor, sis. You're the caterpillar on the floor. And then, you go through this massive change with all the pain in the world. But then you have and now you could fly around. Now you could see you have a higher, that's ascension. That's ascension. You've ascended to a higher version. The angel wings are activating. Chris Mason writes 777. Hit the rewards. I appreciate all the rewards that are coming in right now. Okay, I love you, brother. Okay, so the angel wings, the butterfly wings. Do you think that the eagle? Do you think it's cool? I'm gonna break my own beak off and grow a new beak because I want to extend my lifespan. Do you think that feels good? So all of these things that we're experiencing, okay, it's not easy. It's not easy. And and a lot of these things, that's a free will decision that we make. I want a better version of myself. I want to restructure my life. So you fly to the top of the mountain and you crack the beak off and you sit up there in isolation until that beak grows back. Do you think it feels great? This is why people around the world are feeling these strange symptoms right now. It is wild, earth, angel, fire. Another 777. It's tremendous. Look at these synchronicities. I appreciate everyone that's coming on this live stream right now. Gratitude is great. You know, I'm grateful that I could teach millions of people this process that I went through. Other people went. So now, and this is how all these things are connected. You go through the ascension process. You're actually a conscious creator. You are literally manifesting every second of the day. Every second of the day, I'm manifesting. And sometimes these things don't make sense. That outer world, it is collapsing right now. And we are seeing this on a global. Do you see what's going on the I'm really trying. But do you see what's going on out there, out in the world? Does it look like the world is ending? You could raise your hand. Okay? So collectively, because we're all playing a role in the collective reality, when we're starting to to awaken, all of a sudden the outer world is not real. You are real. Hi. Can you hear my voice? Can you focus your attention on this message? You're real. You're real. Now you've slipped into creator mode. Anyone if you're focused, if you're inspired by this message, I'm not here for everyone. I'm not here for this. I'm here for this. It's you. I have a very powerful video coming out tomorrow. I already filmed it. Click subscribe. I'll wait. It's coming. You realize it's over, right? You'll tune in tomorrow. I always keep my word. This is what I'm here for. Not this. That's you, then you do it. Just stay, you could just stay out of my way, okay? And again, listen, I like to do this. I have people. I trolled you in the past, and I get it now, and I just do these things to wake. This is what I do. Because on the course of my journey, I had to have what's called tough love sometimes as well. And sometimes in life, we can't grow. We can't grow, okay? We can't grow without the pain. Sometimes the pain and the pressure makes us grow. To make a beautiful diamond, there's got to be a lot of pressure. I apply a lot of pressure, okay? Because a lot of pressure was applied to me. A lot of people don't want to walk the path. Sometimes you have to, if you've clicked subscribe, you could go to the channel page. It's the main video, because the main talking point in that video is the most important one of all. That's why that video is selected for our subscribers. And it's also in the top 25 of 25 playlist. Anyone that's new, okay, there's a playlist. We'll put it in. We'll put it in the comment section as well. You check it out. Everything is changing, and I get it. You have to realize. So don't take this literal. Don't be Captain Literal, man. Okay, if you are reinstalling an operating system, okay, in the past, we would go to Windows 11 or whatever it is. I'm just making things up. Okay, but you're an actual person. You are systems. Remember, what a system is a collection of structures, cycles, and processes that relate to and interact with each other. So now all these things that are interacting and relating, you have all this pain in your body. Your chakras are not like fake stuff. In the ancient Sanskrit, chakra means spinning wheels of energy. If you are focused only on the physical, you are going to struggle in the upcoming year. We're in the quickening now. I don't know if they do, but I appreciate any support in any facet. I'm very grateful. Grateful for everyone that became a channel member this week. That means a lot. We have a brand new video up on Patreon. The link is in this description. You could check that video out on Patreon. So when we deal when we deal with our consciousness, it's not just some term on the internet. We're becoming conscious and aware. Once you become conscious and aware of certain things, you can't undo it. This is like there's certain things you can't go backwards. It is possible in the sense of, and that's why I'm very focused on my health and wellness. We must remove the 3 T's from our everyday life. And the the more that the 3 T's build up in our body, in our physical and emotional body, it's no good. And again, don't take everything literal. I'm just trying to help people understand this. You have an antenna. You break the antenna to get the signal to get the station, or if it gets rusty, any one of these things, it's messing up the signal. So our signal has to be the reception of the signal. You are connected to this world, to this reality. And if you're disconnected to the reality, you're having a different experience. These 2 people are having a very different experience. And again, I know that there's a decision. If you hear it, this is where I teach certain things, like when God prunes your life. This is what it actually means to be obedient to God. It doesn't mean grovel on the floor. Like if I came up on your screen, if God put me on your screen and I gave you the answer, and you choose to ignore it and go back to, that's on you. God pruned my life. God showed things. I don't put things back into my life. That's what it means. Have a personal relationship with God. You're going to be fine. Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the support. 1111. Love is all there is. I appreciate that. We'll see what it is this past year. The truth is the most high in a consciousness scale. And over the course of my journey, God keeps revealing the truth. And there's people like me. So that's why on our journey, there's certain things that we've never experienced in life. And we reach a place where, and this is how the people that are getting this, that you're here to break cycles for society. You're here to break cycles for your family lineage, right? And it's difficult. You should watch my video on leaving your hometown. You might have to leave your hometown. And again, years ago, now it's like an easy and great thing for me. But years ago, my subconscious, that's all I knew. It's terrifying. So anyone that's getting this today, you could self-sabotage love. You could see the man of your dreams. The man of your dreams is right in front of your face. And because of your nervous system, you got to watch that video. Any runners that are out there, watch that video on your nervous system. You're staring love right in the face, and you're identifying it, your nervous system, as a threat. Because your subconscious doesn't know what love is. You only know miserable men, ladies. I'm here to support you. You got to watch that video very strongly. I watch people. And they're going backwards. You're running reverse. This is a reversal code. This is a reversal code. This is God's source. This is a reversal code. Look at you're locked into place. In the black hole's got you. You are the sun. You are face like the sun. You are putting out a frequency. You are the creator of the reality. If you subscribe to this channel and you show up every day for 3 months, you will change your life. Anyone that has been part of this community can write it in the comments today. And I'm grateful for the community support, doing all the likes and the comments and the shares. And Han Hivid, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the support. Thank you so much. It's my honor. It's my honor to be here. And this is the positivity. You know, years ago, I did my first video, 528 hertz. There's a 528 hertz 1 hour on the channel page. You could implement it. When I felt the change in my body, I said, I got to tell the world. I want to share it I want to help other people. On your journey right now, right? Do you want to help other people? Do you want to grow communities, or you want to stay isolated? Do you want to stay alone? All right, so this is the shift. This is the 2026 shift. If you didn't watch my 2026 energy forecast, that was a good one. What's up, Cristal? 444, kid. I appreciate everyone that is on the live stream today, and I know I'm talking to people. I talk to people in person, here, a lot of people on Facebook, and people around the world are feeling this right now, and it can't be stopped. So you have to understand what these feelings are. What's up? We're going to be popping bottles soon, Cristal. All right. I appreciate everyone, and take the journey. And if you are new, again, that's why the playlists are there. Just go to the top 25 of 25. That'll really catch you up. Just straight up run through those 25 videos, and you'll have the meat and potatoes of last year. You know, last year, again, and the quantum event video is the video for those that haven't subscribed yet. We don't understand, like 2025, even though nothing physically, in the physical, you might be, I'm in the same position, but you changed at an energetic level. And that is the most important thing, because the physical cannot change. If the energetic, if the subconscious, if the nervous system, any of the things that I'm saying, I want to learn about that, you're going to click subscribe today. Because this is the way. The subconscious has to change for your life to change. The nervous system has to change. The chakras have to be spinning wheels of energy, not locked into place. And sometimes in our life, we just need that little key. So I know that there's always new people to the channel, and I just recently went through this, all right? And your garbage disposal in your sink might be stuck, and it's got to spin around. And it would not start until I had an external, I got that Allen key, the Allen wrench, and I turned it a couple times, and then it's up and running. So sometimes that represents what's going on in our life. Sometimes we need that little outer, and now we're up and running. And that's what's happening in our body. So all of these wheels that are now up and running and spinning, the changes that are happening in the body, we're ready for a major overhaul this year. Major overhaul. And you are that change that you want to see in the world. You are that change that you want to see in the world. So I'm grateful for the community. I put up a brand new video up on Patreon for our Patreon community last night. The link is in the description. Grateful for the support there. Grateful for the support on Facebook. Our Facebook is exploding, and we like to connect the community on Facebook. The link is in the description if you would like to connect there. And here on our world-famous YouTube channel, and if you hear the podcast on YouTube Music, and if you heard me on YouTube Music, I suggest you, when you go on the regular app, check out this world-famous diagram. And let me know in the comments if a lot of people love my world-famous diagrams. Maybe we'll make it more of a staple. of this channel. And I'm always reading the comments. I get your feedback. And that helps me build the content of what the people are actually experiencing on this ascension journey that we're all on. So, you know, and know, and one of the other things too, there's been a lot of weird things that have been happening with that. So I appreciate that. Yeah, let's get 1,000 extra people subscribed to this channel today. I appreciate that very much. And remember, your support really helps. I'm just one man doing this. So I put it in the hands of God, and I put it in the hands of the people. And if it resonates, all of you will take this and say, you know what? Other people need to hear this because this is what's going on. And it's a scary process. It's a painful process. But this is true ascension. It's true ascension. Yeah, it really is. So I love you guys. And check out the videos that are on the channel page, the playlists, the YouTube shorts. You can see the post on Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, TikTok. I got to bring those back. And again, sometimes in life we have to focus on a certain attribute, and then we go around the wheel, the 8 dimensions of wellness. So this is where we're at, and it's been a very powerful bridge that we just crossed. So not only your body and these pains and stuff. Did your life start to fall apart recently? Things start looking worse. Don't get upset about it. It's actually the answer. Watch that video. It's actually the answer. It has to. Otherwise, you're just going to keep living the same life on repeat. And we can't have the loop anymore. We can't have the loop anymore. It's the only way to exit the loop. And it has to be the total dismantling. Otherwise, we will not. It's just part of our nature. We will revert back to what is familiar and comfortable until it gets so uncomfortable that we can't do it anymore, right? So there's a lot of things for us to really break down, and it's really, you really have to understand the importance of this year. Last year was important in an ending sense. Some people won't begin. They won't begin. If you got this message, especially if you were able, you said, I was so focused on this message. This is a new beginning. Vocation, love, wealth, health, everything can be new this year. You're changing so that your reality can change. So I love you guys very much. Keep going, kid.